Welcome back to More to Marketing on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Yasmin. Today we are in Denver, Colorado with Wayne Veldsman with Vel Consulting joining me. Welcome to the program, Wayne.
Yasmin, thanks so much for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. So tell us about Vel Consulting and where does the word Vel come from?
Yeah, so Vel Consulting was born, I guess almost about 4 years ago now. We are a both professional and personal development firm, where we're helping really entrepreneurial-minded individuals to grow legacy-driven businesses, mostly online. And so Vel Consulting, my last name is Veldsman, but we turned a VEL at the beginning into an acronym for Vision Earns Legacy, truly helping people to look farther into the future than just the first couple years, right? A lot of times people are just so money hungry and money driven. Mm-hmm. We're trying to help them actually look farther down the road to what's the legacy they want to leave on this world, and then help them develop a business that's going to accomplish those dreams.
Definitely. It sounds like you're creating such a greater value and impact for each of your clients than just saying, we start here and we build you up. We're really thinking about the future and where this will go. And so that's really powerful. And I love that you're able to do that. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of ideal clients fit for Vel Consulting?
Definitely. I actually have grown, launched, and exited a few digital marketing firms now, but we're currently focusing in very specifically on the nonprofit space, which is exciting. We still have a sort of a division, handful of clients in other industries, but we're focusing on the nonprofit space because those types of people who are trying to help others very specifically, that leaves a legacy on this world. It's truly their motivation is to help others grow and leave the world in a better place than they found it. So nonprofit owners, founders, executive directors are our main clients. And we're really focused these days around helping teach them best practices around online business development, everything from gaining tons of awareness, raising more funds, and actually selling products, which people don't think nonprofits do, but I promise you it's a big piece of the puzzle. And so, that's sort of where we're focused these days in the nonprofit sector.
That's really incredible because, there's such a pull right now for ESG. For those of you who don't know ESG, it's environmental and social impact and governance, which really just means, that impact, that everything we're doing has something to do with the environment or, some kind of cause. And so it's great that you're really kind of honing in on that division of things. And of course, as marketing develops and as everything develops within society and you guys are all looking at the future, how do you stay on top of marketing trends while thinking so far ahead?
Wow, what a great question. How do you stay on top of marketing trends the biggest thing is you have to be willing and ready to pivot, right? I subscribe to a ton of different newsletters, right? I have actually Google Alerts set up to shoot me pings for keywords of new things that are popping up in the world. Social Media Examiner, the blog, if you're not familiar with, I recommend to everybody. They're so on top of new trends. But the biggest piece of the puzzle is just you got to be willing to learn, adapt, try things. Because we all have this tendency to become a little complacent in our lives and especially in businesses, right? When something starts to work, when we become comfortable with something, we stick with it. We have to be willing and ready, especially in the marketing world, right? To try new technologies, to experiment with them. Think about virtual reality and augmented reality coming into the fold. We're going to have a blast just playing around with it, and we'll see what it does for businesses here in the recent future.
Definitely. I love how you said that you need to be flexible and being able to pivot because in the marketing world, that's exactly that. Things change all the time. And if we sit on this kind of cookie cutter method that we've used or the methods that have worked previously, that doesn't always work, So it's incredible to see that you guys are always pivoting. You're always ready for the future. And you have to be with a company like yours that's always thinking about the future. So that's amazing. So Wayne, thank you so much for your time and that insight on Vel Consulting. This was really, really valuable.
Thank you, Yasmin. I appreciate your time.
Amazing. To find out more about Wayne and the amazing work he is doing with Vel Consulting, visit us at dailyadbrief.com, and we'll see you next time on More to Marketing.